I just want to ask, is it better to speak in English or Bahasa? Oh, English. Okay. Although I prepare in Bahasa. Thank you very much for coming. We are very glad that you actually made the effort to come. The purpose of this town hall meeting is really to answer some of the questions, but we also want to have the way forward, because let us be clear, this declaration, it does not belong to Mahathir, does not belong to any of the signatories, but it should belong to the citizens. Yeah. The motivation, I only have 3 motivations as to why I want to sign this declaration. First is, in any war, there can only be one enemy. And I think that we all know who is the enemy. Najib is not personal, but he symbolizes the corruption that is happening in this country. He symbolizes the wrong and abuse of power in this country. He also symbolizes all the repressive laws that are now being used against the civil society, against any opposition, any questioning of the policies that Najib is implementing. And so therefore, Najib has to be removed because it is a crime. We cannot sit down and say that, never mind, let him commit the crime. It is like letting a thief into your house and say, never mind, let him steal. We cannot do that anymore. If we love this country and we want to save this country, we have to get rid of Najib. Second motivation is that it is, to me, a strategic alliance. We have tried many means to actually try to change the system, the corrupt system, but most of our efforts have actually come to a stone wall. Okay, what have we tried? We have tried engaging with them, writing letters to them to say, meet us, to talk about it. We have sent memorandums. We have actually gone to the streets 4 times. And the last time we actually had a huge turnout to show that, you know, the people are really mad and very, very angry with what is happening to the system. We even have a vote of no confidence, and this time we have 2 attempts, and we actually did not get through our vote of no confidence. We also tried to block the budget, and we also did not get through. So we have actually tried, and there is a sense of despair as to what else can we do. And I think that this, we have to see it as a strategic political alliance where it is temporary. Let us not forget, nor should we actually forgive, but let us remember our main goal is really this strategic alliance should bring about a better Malaysia. It is not just about removing Najib, and that was what Bersih 4 was all about. I've always said it's not about removing Najib, it is all about the institutional reform, because we know that whichever leader that comes in, if they still follow the corrupt system, it will not have any change. 10 years, 20 years, we will still be talking about corruption, abuse of powers, and so forth. So therefore, this is an alliance that can actually give us some hope that if we remove Najib, there is that possibility for us to push for institutional reform. And that's where each and every one of you actually play an important role. Because if we have the numbers and we show the government and we show the political parties, whether they are Barisan Nasional or opposition, that we have the support, they will have to change. And that is the power of the people. That is why we have to support this alliance. The third motivation is really about us. What do we want out of this declaration? The declaration to me is just pieces of paper. Yes, it is not the best pieces of paper, but it is after that, what do we do with this piece of paper that is most important, because we have actually gone to the streets, we got beaten up, we got shot by tear gas, we got shot by the police, we got beaten up and so forth. That is not for nothing. That is really because we all want institutional reform. And that is the motivation, that this declaration, this alliance will give us that way, the pathway to actually open up the opportunity to bring about reform. And we have to take this opportunity now. Some people say, why don't you join later? But friends, if we did not go in, I feel that, we would have lost that opportunity. There may be differences over that, but I feel that, we have to actually take that political stand and go in and then demand. Yeah, we are now in a position to demand that besides Najib coming down, we want reform because we want a better Malaysia. So those are my three motivations, and I really hope that we will have a good discussion on that. Thank you very much.
Terima kasih Puan Maria Chin. Seterusnya saya ingin menjemput ahli politik pertama yang ditahan di bawah SOSMA.